It's usually if you were to ask for like 75,000 or more is where they'll start looking into financials.
How much? 720 grand?
Yeah, that's 20, 40. So 540 total. So they just went ahead and automatically approved like that. First Citizens BLOC for 75,000. That was with no tax return. And then also their $15,000 credit card.
This one bank just gave our client Rob $75,000 in a no-doc business line of credit and a $15,000 business credit card with no tax returns, no financials, no docs whatsoever. And on top of that, the rest of his funding, Rob came in at 540 grand across all lenders. Now, Rob's not the only one. If you saw Dave, our other client, got two $50,000 0% business cards from the same bank, no docs. That's $100K at 0% from a single lender. Now, the best part, you don't need an established business credit profile. You don't need years in business. And depending on the product, you may not even need an existing banking relationship with them. This is a pure, good personal credit play. Now, welcome back to the Credit with Colin channel, where we talk about how to leverage your credit for maximum business funding. I'm an 8-year United States Marine Corps veteran, and I run a 20-plus person funding company. Last month, we funded $5 million for our clients and submitted over 326 funding applications. Links to work with my team to get 100K plus in funding or fix your credit are in the pinned comment and description below. Let's get into it. First Citizens Bank is a regional bank headquartered in Raleigh, North Carolina. They've been around since 1898. This is not some fintech startup, right? This is a legit 100-plus-year-old institution. Now, here's why First Citizens matters for your funding strategy. They offer two products that are extremely valuable for business owners looking to stack no-doc funding. Product number one is a business credit card with 0% interest for 12 months. And we're seeing client approved for 50K limits on these cards when they follow the certain steps I'm going to show you in the strategy here in a minute. Product number two is a BLOC, business line of credit, with no docs required on amounts under $75,000. You saw our client Rob said $75,000 on his BLOC with no tax returns. When you combine both these products, you're looking at up to $125,000 for a single entity from a single bank with no docs. One bank, one relationship, no tax returns, P&Ls, no financials at all. Now, there's a catch. First Citizens is geo-restricted. They don't operate in all 50 states, but I'm going to show you exactly which states they're in. And even if you're not in one of those states, I'm going to show you a workaround, so keep watching. Now let's talk about the product that's easier to get and the one I'd recommend most people to start with, the business credit card. This is the play we've dialed in on our team and we've confirmed with First Citizens Relationship Manager. So here is the step-by-step. Step number one, you're going to want to open a business checking account with First Citizens. You can do this online or in branch if you're in one of their states. This is the foundation. Don't skip it. Do not try to apply for the card without a checking account first. Step number two, you got to deposit 10K. If you want a 50K approval, you got to put 10K in there. Not $500, etc. You can still swing a 15 or 20K card if you do a small deposit, but 10K plus gives you a bank rating that procures that 50K approval. Step number three, you wait 14 days. Season that 10K in the checking for 14 days. You're building a bank rating with First Citizens and an internal score that's going to get you better lending products. Step number four, after 14 days, apply for their business credit card. You could do it through preferably a relationship manager or through the branch. Now that's the play. 10K deposited for 14 days, and we are seeing over a dozen plus approvals, $50,000 0% card. And again, a lot of our clients still get 15 and 20K as well. Now, our client Dave used this exact strategy and got not one, but two $50,000 0% cards from First Citizens, 100K at zero interest with no tax returns, no docs, just the right strategy. Now, if you don't have 10K to deposit, again, you can still get some good approvals, but I would recommend maybe a personal term loan for liquidity or a different 0% card and liquidating it to get that capital as well. This is a very crucial big step in the beginning of a funding sequence, is finding a low-hanging fruit, easy approval, so you get some cash that you can put into all of the lenders' bank accounts in your funding sequence so you can maximize how much funding you're getting. Now let's talk about the bigger product, the business line of credit. About 2 years ago, First Citizens paused their no-doc BLOC program. This happened because they were acquiring Silicon Valley Bank right after it had collapsed. And during that acquisition period, the relationship managers told us that they were tightening up lending on their no-doc BLOC. It just went completely quiet. Now here's the good news. It's been about 2 years and it's back. Our team has confirmed with First Citizens relationship managers that the no-doc BLOC is back and it's open. However, and this is very important, it's not available everywhere. The no-doc BLOC is mainly available in their original banking footprint. We're talking North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and most of the East Coast, right? They do have branches in California. We're still getting the 50K 0% card there. But if you're in one of those states, you're in the sweet spot. First Citizens relationship managers in that footprint are actively approving no-doc BLOCs. Our client Rob got $75,000 BLOC approved with no docs in this exact footprint. Now, amounts above $75,000 on the BLOC will typically require financials. We confirm this directly with the reps. Under $75,000, typically no docs. Over $75,000, tax returns. So the play here is to request $50 to $70K to stay safe on the BLOC, and you'll stay under that documentation threshold. For the BLOC specifically, you're going to want to have the business established for at least 1 year and open that business checking account at First Citizens before you apply. This is going to dramatically improve your approval odds. Let's talk about what your personal credit profile needs to look like before you apply. First Citizens primarily pulls Equifax when evaluating business lending applications. Some branches also sometimes pull Experian, and some branches pull both EQ and EXP. So you want both of those bureaus to be clean. Now, here's what you need. A personal credit score of 700 plus, ideally 720 plus. But if you're at 680, you're kind of in that range. I would still optimize, remove inquiries, pay it on utilization. You're going to need a clean credit profile. No derogatories, no collection charge-offs, no late pays. First Citizens is very conservative. They want to see a clean credit file. If you have any of those things, links for credit repairs in a pinned comment. Low utilization, keep your personal utilization under 30%, ideally below 10. High utilization will get you denied. No more than 3 new accounts in the last 6 months. If you've been opening cards aggressively, put a pause on that. Garden, season your credit profile for a bit. Let it cool off before you run this play. No more than 3 hard inquiries in the last 6 months. Same logic here. Again, our school community comes with done-for-you hard inquiry removal on all 3 bureaus every single month. It's included. Now, the big question everybody's probably going to ask is, what if I don't live in one of the states that First Citizens operates in? They operate in 19 states. They're concentrated on the East Coast and the Southeast, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Texas, and several others. The full list is on the screen. Take a screenshot if you need to. Now, if you're in one of those states, you're good to go. Open the checking account, deposit 10K, wait 14 days, and apply. If you're not in one of those states, here's the workaround. Option number 1, you can actually register your business in one of those states. You could do a foreign filing. Let's say like a state like North Carolina, Florida, or Nevada, where First Citizens has branches. You'll need a registered agent in that state, which is like usually $35 to $100 per year, depending on what service you use. There's companies like Northwest Registered Agents. There's Busy, which used to be InkFile, or even LegalZoom, right? All of these can come with a registered agent service for like under $100. Once your business is registered in that state, you can open the business checking account with them that's tied to that state's address. Now, option number 2, virtual office address. Services like Regis or iPostal can give you a physical business address in a state where First Citizens is. This is really hit or miss. Again, we're not a fan of virtual offices, even seeing better success with co-working spaces instead. Now, the combination of a foreign filing plus an office or official business address there is really what they need to see for you to be able to apply there. Now, from there, you can run the same play, deposit 10K, wait 14 days, and run the play. Now, the no-doc BLOC is mainly available in the original East Coast footprint. So even with that workaround, the BLOC may be harder to get with no docs if you're filing into a state outside of their original footprint of like the Carolinas and Virginia and things like that. But the business card, however, is available and lending in all 19 states. All right, guys, here is your complete First Citizens cheat sheet. Everything you need to know is on the screen right now. Feel free to take a second to screenshot it. The BLOC play, the card requirements, all of it. Right? And this is the part of the video again where you're going to want to come back to or even screenshot. Now, let me show you how to stack this for maximum impact. If you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, the full play is open that business checking account, deposit 10K, and let it season, right? In the first 14 days, you could go ahead and apply for that business card for a target of $50,000 zero interest for 12 months. Then in months 2 or 3, once you have that checking account relationship established, I would speak with the business relationship manager and apply for a $50,000 to $70,000 BLOC, staying under the no doc threshold. That's up to $120,000 or more in total funding from a single bank, 1 checking account, 1 relationship, 0 docs. And this is just 1 bank. Remember, guys, our client Rob got a $75K BLOC and a $15K card from First Citizens, and he's total $540,000 across all his funding. And then Dave got $484,000 in cards, 0%, and $275K in BLOCs. First Citizens is one piece of the puzzle. When you stack other banks, Chase, Wells, Amex, Elan, etc., that's how our clients are getting multiple 6 figures and 0%. So if you're sitting there thinking, I want my team to handle this for me, find the banks, manage the applications, make sure I don't screw this up. That's exactly what we do. We process over 100 clients a month, right? And 1,000 credit applications as well. We approved over $5 million last month. We have relationship managers. We know which branches are approving and which banks are approving. And how much funding to deposit? Do you need to open the checking? All the timelines, everything, right? We do this every single day. So if you want to work with my team to get 100K or more in funding, the link is in the pinned comment description below. Guys, do not be a mouth breather. I just shared a ton of sauce. Smash that like button. Drop a comment below, even if it's just an emoji. Show your boy some support. Ask any question you have. I personally answer every single one of them in the comments below. Hope you guys found some value. As always, guys, credit with Colin. I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.